You know what cracks me up, everyone, about America? The First Amendment says that you can believe in whatever you want to believe in. You have the right to be an individual. I'm not going to discuss my certain beliefs on the internet, or excuse me, social media, but I am going to say to everyone, it doesn't make a difference what you believe in or how you believe in it, as long as you obey the laws that are governed by this country. So, if someone says you can't live inside because you love God, or you can't live inside because you love the devil, and these are just examples, or you can't live inside because you like to read books all day, that's a violation of your rights. So no matter what anybody says to you or they're doing to you, fight. For example, we know the law so well, but using me and leaving me outside is a violation of my civil rights. For example, if I were to protest, the law states that you can't stop traffic. But you want to hear something funny? There was a protest the other day by the foreigners, and they were in the middle of traffic as it was flowing. Not one cop stopped them. And I'm not saying that to defame the cops. What I'm saying is that we can't pick and choose who we want to let in and who we want to leave outside, because the laws don't permit that. Another example, the Privacy Act of the early 1900s talk about, well, you know what they talk about if you actually studied civics or government. But as you know, just to make you aware, the cameras that are placed on top of telephone poles and light poles are illegal because they invade your privacy. What if you rented a prostitute, this is hypothetical, and that prostitute happens to be giving you a head job, while you're going through a red light, and they take a photo of it? Then what do you do then? Let's talk about hacking, violation of a Privacy Act. So we have, our cybersecurity network is so limited here. It's unreal. So I'm just wondering. So I was just wondering. And, so for those that think that I'm mentally insane, I'm not. I'm moving my bags. I put on a hat, it's raining outside today. Coffee. 1 second. So I'm just talking about how everyone discusses everything. Oh, we are above the law. How can you be above something that you wrote? So, as my mom used to say, what's good for the goose isn't good for the gander. And I mean, I don't know what to say. I really don't. So because you don't like what someone says, but they have the freedom of speech, oh, we're gonna do this to get you off our neck and da 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 da, we're gonna lock you up, and for what? Oh, because she won't bow down. Bow down to what? If I'm obeying every law that you've implemented, there's nothing to bow down to. Because that's what's happening. You can't decide to incriminate anyone because you think they're not going to comply. So it sounds as if we don't have the knowledge, the educational, writing capability to petition legislature to change these laws that our forefathers wrote, which I bow down to them. So if you have the freedom of individuality, that's the freedom of whatever sexual choice you want to be. If I want to wear my pants backwards, I can. So don't let these people make a law that state you can't wear your pants down, or you can't wear red hair, or you can't do this. That restricts your First Amendment right. I'm thinking the way that I'm speaking right now is the very exact reason nobody likes me. But you know, as my mom used to say, you came into this world by yourself and you'll leave the world by yourself. So what difference does it make how many friends you have? Maybe that's why I never had any in Wisconsin, really, because I was more focused on working and making sure that we were met. When I got that self-preservation idea in my head, I bettered myself. When I lived in Minnesota years before that and always looked out for other people, I would always screw myself. Maybe that's where Minnesota gets, I have a God complex. No, I don't. I wouldn't give nobody nothing. How can you give somebody something and you don't have nothing yourself? So, whatever's come through that downtown post office, when they told me that I could not come back, I've never received. So just to make you aware, it has been stolen. So Wisconsin, my advice to you at this particular point, I'll send you the Department of Justice letter. You send any motherfucking body up here with a warrant, a fake one, I got a problem with it. Because you know I've been homeless forever and I have not lived there. So you have any other questions for me? You can find me sitting outside back by between Kellogg and 7th Street, or whatever that street is up there, 5th of Minnesota. Just sitting and watching TV or playing a game. Otherwise, you have a great day. Remember what I said.